Acting Captain's Log, Stardate 45252.6. After departing Utopia Planitia Fleet Yards for a test flight of the newly completed USS Defiant, we have arrived in the Atari system to find some disturbing evidence of a Romulan incursion into Federation space. Starfleet Command has been notified of our discovery, and nearby starships are en route to our position. The Atarian Nebula was chosen as a proving ground for the Defiant's trial run because of its isolation from prying eyes. Yet, here I stare at the wreckage of a Romulan warbird well within our borders. Starfleet has been concerned by the active reemergence of the Romulan Star Empire in recent months. Their actions seem to be getting bolder with each new encounter, such as this most recent attempt to conquer Vulcan. As a matter of even greater concern, my chief engineer has informed me that upon entering Itari, our warp drive has become mysteriously inoperative. Until other Federation starships arrive, it is our duty to scout the area surrounding the nebula to determine what, if any, Romulan presence still lingers. Though this was supposed to be the Defiant's first trial run in a simulated exercise, I can't wait to see what our capabilities truly are. That's truly a spectacle I thought I'd never see, at least not this close. Let's get a scan of it.
Your vessel is not known to us. State your intentions here.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Benjamin Sisko, and I was just about to ask you that very question. Give me a reason why you have breached the neutral zone and violated the terms of our treaty.
I am Commander Valerius of the Tal Shiar. We do as we will, with or without your approval. Our intelligence has placed a very dangerous fugitive in this sector, and we lay in wait for her.
Am I to assume the disruption field inhibiting our warp drive is your doing?
As I said, we are waiting for our prey.
So you're hoping to catch your quarry. Then what?
Then we intend to destroy her for the Romulan lives she has extinguished. Our justice and laws demand no less.
Our laws mandate that anyone in our space is to be judged by our standard. If you wish to extradite a prisoner, you must go through the proper channels. You cannot simply...
Do you take us for fools, Sisko? These new Vulcan weapons will not stop us. Your puppets cannot withstand the might of the Romulan Star Empire.
Vulcan weapons? I have no idea what you're referring to, Commander. But the Federation does not attack its neighbors.
You lie. I've seen firsthand what your allies did to one of our worlds. Yet one of your ships was unharmed by the Vulcan assassin you sent into our space. She plagued us for years, and now we will know vengeance.
I'm not sure what you're basing your intelligence on, Valerius. But from where I'm sitting, you're the one who is in direct violation of our peace agreement.
You dare feign ignorance?
We both know I can't just leave you to your own devices here. You have violated our space.
Enough! This conversation has become tiresome, and you are more useful dead than interfering with my plans.
Get us into that nebula fast, Ensign. Full impulse power.
Captain's Log, Stardate 45252.8. Starfleet has ordered the Enterprise and 3 other Federation starships to the Itarian Nebula in response to a disturbing report from one of our vessels undertaking a routine training flight in the area. With little intelligence to go on and no sign of the Defiant, we have begun an intensive scan of the surrounding area to discover what may have happened to her. My chief engineer says all our systems are functioning properly. However, we seem to be unable to create a stable warp field. Sensors indicate this system is littered with objects that are giving off inverse graviton bursts. They seem to be having a destabilizing effect on our warp fields. We're also detecting something. A faint signal coming from within the nebula. It seems to be a Federation transponder. We should move to investigate. Enterprise.
Setting course now.
Bonjour, standing by.
Captain, sensors report enemy vessel.
Enterprise.
Captain, sensors report enemy vessel. Captain, they've taken out our shields.
It's a Federation disaster beacon. There's an encoded message hidden within the carrier.
This is Lieutenant Commander Benjamin Sisko, acting captain of the Defiant. We've been attacked by Romulan warbirds and have been unable to get word back to Starfleet of the Romulan presence here. We were unable to elude them, having been restricted to impulse speeds. Seeking refuge within the nebula has bought us time, but they are very near to discovering us here. Any Federation vessel who discovers this beacon should attempt to destroy enough warp inhibitors to disable the disruption field. Only then can you form a stable warp bubble and escape.
New enemy vessels detected. Bonjour, standing by.
Lock portals. Target shields down. Enemy shields disabled. Lasers locked on target, sir. Target neutral. Moving into attack position.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Stand by to fire phaser. Romulan ship destroyed. Moving in to attack position.
In phaser range, Captain.
Romulan ships on approach. Moving into attack position. Engaging target.
Phasers locked. Romulan vessel destroyed.
Enterprise.
Moving in to attack position. Engaging target.
Stand by on base.
Moving into attack position.
Engaging target.
Romulan target destroyed.
Moving into attack position.
We have company. Course set, Captain.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Our shields are down.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Enemy shields disabled, Captain. Target neutralized.
Moving into attack position.
There is no escape for you.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Moving into attack position.
Engaging target. Our shields are down.
Sensors report new enemy vessel.
Stand by to launch torpedoes.
Romulan vessel destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Engaging target.
Captain, they've taken out our shield.
Phaser power is optimal.
Target shields down.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Target neutralized.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
New enemy vessels detected.
Stand by on phasers.
Threat neutralized. Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Phaser power is optimal.
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Engaging targets.
Moving into attack position.
We have company.
Our warp bubble is now almost completely enveloping the ship. My engineer believes we have destroyed half of the emitters necessary for us to regain warp drive. Keep targeting the remaining emitters.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Lasers locked on target, sir. Captain, enemy shields are down. Romulan target destroyed.
Engaging target.
Phaser power is optimal.
Captain, sensors report enemy vessels.
Engaging target.
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Engaging target. Moving in to attack position.
Romulan vessel destroyed. On shore, standing by. Nimitz standing by.
In phaser range, Captain.
Enterprise.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Ticonderoga standing by.
In phaser range, Captain.
Set to show Romulan vessels on intercept.
Phasers ready, Captain. Captain, enemy shields are down.
Prepare to launch photon torpedoes.
In phaser range, Captain.
No enemy vessels detected.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Block photons.
Romulan
There she is. Sensors have detected the Defiant within the shield perimeter of the Romulan base. No life signs are aboard. They must have taken the crew to the station. We'll have to get them back. Prepare away teams. But first, we'll have to bring the Romulan station shields down.
Block photons.
No enemy vessels detected.
Enterprise.
Moving into attack position.
In phaser range, Captain. Our shields are low, Captain. Captain, enemy shields are down. Our shields can't take many more hits, Captain. Photon torpedoes ready.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Target destroyed, Captain.
Engaging target.
Sensors report new enemy vessels. Phasers locked. Captain, they've taken out our shields.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Romulan vessel destroyed. Using target.
Moving in to attack position.
Using target.
Moving in to attack position.
We have company.
Captain Hull says it is severely compromised. Phasers locked on target, sir.
Moving in to attack position. Romulan vessel destroyed.
Moving into attack position.
Captain, enemy shields are down. Photon torpedoes ready. Target destroyed, Captain.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position.
Stand by on phaser.
No enemy vessels detected.
Captain, enemy shields are down.
Engaging target.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Romulan vessel destroyed.
Course laid in.
On shore, standing by.
There is no escape for you.
Stand by to fire phasers.
New enemy vessels detected.
Moving in to attack position.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Moving into attack position.
Engaging target.
Our shields can't take any more hits, Captain. Phasers locked.
Engaging target.
Photon torpedoes ready. Moving into attack position.
Romulan vessel destroyed. Engaging target.
There is no escape for you.
Engaging target.
Enemy units detected. Excellent. Their shields are down. Away teams, stand by.
Away team transport.
Transporter room, energize.
Awaiting the Enterprise. We're aboard. Beginning infiltration.
Understood. Keep a lock on them at all times, Chief. I want them back as soon as they've rescued the Defiant's crew.
You are clearly outmatched.
Lock photon.
Awaiting the Enterprise. We have them.
Cisco to Enterprise. We'll beam to the Defiant. We We can't leave her behind for the Romulan.
Understood.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Lost lasers.
Engaging target. Engaging target.
Romulan target destroyed.
Engaging target. Engaging target. New target entering sector.
In phaser range, Captain.
Engaging target. Romulan vessel destroyed.
Engaging target. Phasers ready.
Moving into attack position.
Target shields down.
Moving into attack position. Engaging target. Romulan vessel destroyed. Engaging target. Engaging target. Enterprise. We have company. Engaging target.
Engaging target. Engaging target.
Phaser power is optimal.
Target shields down.
Engaging target.
Enemy shields disabled, Captain.
Threat neutralized.
Lasers ready, Captain.
We've destroyed the target.
Warp capability has been restored. I think it's time to go, Captain Sisko. Let's get you out of here.
Acting Captain's Log, Supplemental. Our encounter with the Romulan warships has truly tested the Defiant's fledgling capabilities. While she held up under fire, I can tell her systems still need a great deal of work. After informing Starfleet of the specifics of the engagement, the involvement of a Vulcan ship in combat with the Romulans seems to have caught their eye. The Romulan commander indicated that he had been harassed by some kind of Vulcan assassin. Those two terms don't seem very likely to be used in the same sentence, but I did witness an old Vulcan ship as we fled the nebula. I intend to find out what link these separate events have in common. I know it won't be easy, but something tells me that whatever I discover, it won't be to my liking.